I'm your host, Jonnie Kae, and today we have a fabulous actor. He is a dope actor, you guys. He has a lot of things going on, so of course I needed to get him on the show and talk to him today and introduce him to you guys. His name is Trevor Joseph, and we're so excited to get to know him today. Let's go ahead and bring him on out. Hey, Trevor.
Hello.
Hello. Thank you for being on the show.
Of course, thanks for having me.
Okay, we're sitting with the talented Trevor Joseph. I want to first find out, when did you first start acting?
Probably, I want to say like, probably a year after high school, because I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do, and so I got a job at a sawmill factory, and I really hated that job. So I was like, what do I want to do that I'm actually like passionate about? And I've always been passionate about like movies, entertainment, stuff like that. So I just decided, I want to go to Hollywood and be an actor. So, and my mom, I told my mom, she's like, maybe you should try some plays before you just go to LA and become a big fancy actor. So so I did a play. I was a lead, and then my mom was there with flowers, and she was crying.
Wow. So, where are you originally from?
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin?
Marinette, Wisconsin, yeah.
Okay, so like Wisconsin, is there a lot of actors that come from out of there?
No, pretty much. The only thing you can do in Wisconsin that's acting related is community theater, and that's about it.
Wow, so you're like a needle in a haystack. You're like, you know, one of those special people that come from a town and then you move to LA.
Exactly.
Wow. Do you have a limit as an actor? Some people don't have a limit. Do you have a limit, like as far as what you won't do or something you're like absolutely never going to do?
I was like, because if my manager ends up giving me an audition and I submit it to the audition, I'm pretty much saying like I'm willing to do it. And a lot of times when she sends me stuff, it'll be like the whole breakdown, like what I have to do, like if I get the gig, like the dates I have to be available. So if it says you have to be comfortable with this, if I'm not comfortable, I'll just tell my manager, be like, yo, I'm not gonna do it. I think the only thing I wouldn't be comfortable doing would be auditioning for a Power Ranger. A Power Ranger?
Yeah. Why? What's up with Power Rangers? You know?
Just because I think it's like career suicide.
I know, where are the actors from Power Rangers?
Exactly, that's exactly my point. Because if you think about it, if you're casting a drama, you'd be like, oh, that's the guy that plays the red part. I totally want him for my drama movie.
No offense to the Power Rangers. So you're okay with being completely naked on film?
If it has if I read the script and I feel like it has like a good story, like Heath Ledger did that Brokeback Mountain, he had to basically like kiss another guy or whatever, like the whole movie have like a deep relationship. I mean, if it's like a good story, like okay, that's why I want to be an actor.
Directors like to hear that. Any directors listening? Hey, he's down. Would you be comfortable sharing the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to you while you were filming?
Oh yeah, for this feature film I was filming called Prescience with Eric Roberts and Linda Gray. She won a couple of Golden Globe Awards for Dallas, and there was a point where basically I was walking down and I had to this girl, I had to like constrain her, and she was moving crazy. I was like, okay. So then I almost ran into and knocked over the 3-time Golden Globe Award Linda Gray into the ground.
A lot of stuff that goes on behind the scenes, man. And some embarrassing things sometimes happen. I want to talk about your love life.
My love life.
Just a little bit. Is it hard to balance your love life and do acting, and you know, you never know what kind of role you're gonna get. Does that make some of the people you date insecure?
Well, for me, the love life dating is like, I'm actually making, I'm also making like a dating series on my dating experience in LA. Yeah, so because I've told some friends about my dating experiences, and they're like in disbelief, like that really happened. They're like, I'm surprised you're still trying to date. I was like, yeah. So I'm actually, and they're like, you should make this into like a TV series. So I was like,
wow.
I was like, okay.
I was born and raised out here. I know it's hard. Okay. There's a lot of there's a lot of everything here.
Yeah, because when I first moved here, everyone's like, oh, good luck dating in LA. I'm like, oh, thanks. and now I'm like, oh, okay. Now I know what he's talking about. Yeah. Now I know what he's talking about.
It's so many egos, I think. It's so many people full of themselves here. So many, like, just not down to earth, not enough realness here.
And then some of them want the guy that's already has all the
status,
all the stuff. Yeah,
it's a lot of that, a lot of superficialness here. I'm glad you said that, because it's a real thing, and people, there is too many girls chasing status. Not everything.
Yeah, too many, like all of them. Majority.
That's about, yeah, like 98%.
Yeah. I've tried talking to girls before, and they're like, I don't date outside my race. So
what?
Yeah. Wow. I was like, okay, or you had the whole Gemini thing too. When I tell girls I'm a Gemini, they're like, hell no. I'm like,
oh wow.
Yeah, one time I had a date with this girl, and then she's like, okay, yeah, that works, but what's your sign, by the way? I said Gemini. I was like, oh, we can't hang out. My ex was a Gemini, and that shit didn't work. He crazy.
Wow. Guys are getting cut off for their signs.
I didn't know anything about signs, whatever. When I first moved to California, then everyone's like, I'm like, what do you mean, what sign, or whatever? Like, what month were you born? I was like, okay. So I like Googled. I was like, oh, Gemini, and they were like, oh shit. I was like,
yeah, it's kind of a big thing out here. People do ask you your sign. It's like the first two questions. Like, what's your sign? What do you do?
And do you have roommates?
Yeah, who do you live with?
Do you own your own car?
Do you have a car?
Yeah, because I want
They're sizing you up.
Exactly, getting you ready for that, what's that guy's name? Samuels, that, what's that, that guy that bashes girls on his
Kevin Samuels.
Oh yeah, Kevin Samuels, he be going in.
I know. He's like, you're a 4, actually. I don't know. It's all kind of things going on. There's delusion in the women's world. Guys are competing over status, and girls are competing with their bodies getting done. And getting your body done is not going to magically make a man appear. I'm just going to give you that disclaimer.
Oh, Chris Brown's going to pop up when I do that.
You're going to get all the NBA players now. Like, it's a lot of superficialness here. It's hard to date in LA, you guys.
Yeah, I know, it is.
That was interesting. Thank you for all of those tips, because we needed to hear that. Can you leave us with any words of inspiration to the people of, like, people that are being an actor, they're thinking about moving to LA? What kind of advice and tips would you give to those people?
Give the same advice that was given to me. If there's anything in the world that you want to do besides acting, do it, because LA and being an actor is no joke. You have to be basically like 125 dedicated to the acting, and because LA will literally eat you up and spit you up. So if you're not ready, but I mean, if you do have the drive and the passion for it, then you can literally do whatever. Like, anything's possible.
Definitely, you guys. And it's facts. Everything you said, everything we talked about today is so factual. Like, you guys, stay tuned for Trevor Joseph, because he has so many things coming out. He has a screenplay, he has a love series, he's an actor. You're gonna see him doing so many things. And if you didn't know, you've seen him here first on the And Now We Know show. Trevor Joseph, you guys, thank you so much for being on my show. Can you shout out your social media for everybody so they can check you out?
Trevor Joseph 24 on all social media, Instagram, Twitter, everything.
Trevor Joseph 24, you guys, everything. Check him out today. Subscribe to my channel, and you guys, I got so many other people. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Leave me some comments of who else you think I should interview, and I will see you guys next time.